do I want to be in a long distance relationship for all these years? Like, how is this going to work? And I was just so like anxious about it. And we were on the phone talking one day, and then I don't know, I had said something, and then he like, well, what you nervous about? I was like, well, my plan was to so I told him what my plan was about being invested in the next couple of years at work, and then leaving and, you know, starting my entrepreneurship stuff or whatever. And I was like, I just don't know how that's going to work with us, you know, you being in Atlanta, I'm being in Chicago. We're going to do this for the next 3 or 4 years. Like, that just sound crazy or whatever. And then he was like, well, you know, we got time. It ain't no rush. Even if we have to have, 36 to 48 dates until we both ready to move, then if that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. And I just thought that was so dope. One, that when I told him what my plans was, it was like he wasn't tripping about me you know, having those type of plans, but then to also have a suggestion as to how we can make it work, which is something that I probably would have come up with, but for him to actually say, okay, well, let's just make sure we stay in touch and we see each other at least once a month so that we can, you know, build, and then by the time you get ready to retire, we can go ahead and do our thing, and you can move down here or whatever the case may be, and then we'll just do it like that. And I was like, look at you making plans. I love it. But it was just so dope. And the thing, so I say all that to say is, we like hype ourselves up and project our fears and our anxieties on our relationship instead of just talking to each other about how we feel. We like, be so nervous and be so anxious and not expressing how we feel, and so we project those feelings onto our relationship, which causes a lot of anxiety for both partners in the relationship, instead of just having a conversation like, this is how I feel, and letting your partner either come up with an idea or y'all come up with whatever's going to make you feel comfortable and ease that anxiety. So I believe communication is the key to a good relationship, but also having someone who's willing to communicate and understand you from your point of view, and not just from what they have experienced or their point of view, but actually listening to you and wanting to help and build and grow. So being able to have that comfort, knowing that I don't have to be scared or anxious to say anything to my partner, because that's my partner, and if it's the person who I'm supposed to be with, they are gonna understand and do whatever's necessary to make me feel better about whatever it is I'm anxious about. So communication in relationships is definitely key, and we have to understand that no matter what you're anxious about or what you fear or what you're going through, if you can express that to your partner, then you probably should not be with that person. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.